Hello. So, someone brought up the Russian rocket last night during the live stream after midnight, and we actually went and seen what was going on with that Russian rocket. It was due to land. It was due to crash land. Is really what it was due to do, crash land. So, someone said, Gina, check out that Russian rocket. So we're here looking at this rocket. That looks like the rocket right there. It looks mighty fancy. And you can see the map where Russia is located on this upper right-hand corner here is what you can see. And let me come on over here, you all. So let's look at this. That's a tongue twister, you all. That is a tongue twister is what it is. We're going to look at this is what we're going to do. And thank you for joining. So let's check this out. Hello, Luna. Oh, you never got a notification. Well, I just started, and they're not sending out notifications. Okay, they're not. That's all right. It's beyond our control. It really is, but that's okay. That is quite all right, you all. That's quite all right. If you're just tuning in, we want to find out where that Russian rocket went. Can you hear me, Luna? You may not be able to hear me. I hope you can hear me. So let's see here, you all. We don't got but one comment coming on here. I don't know why the algorithms don't got these comments coming on here. I really don't. Perhaps they just don't want it on here. That's all right. It's fine. Let me do this right here. Hello there, Starfire. So yeah, so let's look at this. So let's come over here to this page. So we got this Russian rocket. You see how it's been sensationalized, out of control rocket stage is tumbling toward the Earth. So I wish I could find they're going to hit the Earth's atmosphere. Oh, that's perfect. They're going to hit the Earth's atmosphere within the next 24 hours. What is this? So let's see what this says. It is likely to crash into Earth. Likely? I thought I saw somewhere where they said that rocket was going to crash. Now here's, we'll look at this right here. Crash somewhere. Look at this. Tiny. Let's see what they say, you all. Tiny. See, we looked at this map last night on my live feed last night, and we saw this area right here is what we saw. This very area right here. If you're just tuning in, I want to revisit that. I really do. If you've seen that live video last night, it was pretty interesting to watch. You can see me. No, let's not have me freezing. Come on now, YouTube. I've got an excellent connection here, and you're not sending out the notifications. This isn't right. It really isn't right. So you all can see, it's like, boom, I'm gonna let you all watch. So there's not very many comments coming on here, and I don't know what's happening with that. I really have no idea what's happening with that. You all can see these comments. We've only got 2 people on here commenting, so this is not right. Something's happening. Somebody's blocking this traffic to this live webcam. That's okay. Oh, I just now got a frequency in my ear. Yeah, so let's look over here. I'm coming over here to just this screen. So tiny fragments of Russian military satellite could hit. So let's see what they're saying where it could hit. I want to see what they're going to say. Don't you all want to see what they want to say? Because I think it is kind of important. It's code where you're at. Yeah. So let's look at this. Tiny fragments of Russian military satellite could hit the Earth this week. Why are they talking about this, and why do they got this one area right here? That's the question. Are you all seeing this? Hello there, Susan B. Thank you for joining. I have to make sure I'm on here because I don't know. Okay, so it's on here, you all. It is. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for hopping on here. I'm gonna try to get back to this rocket. So look at this. So it could hit. Let's see if they're changing the screens because I'm not for sure. Small fragments can hit the Earth this week. it's supposed to reach an orbit. Let's look at this, you all. So it's supposed to reach an orbit of 22,000 miles above Earth's surface, but a failure in firing of the upper stage of the rocket left it in low Earth orbit. You may say, now, Gina, how could a failure in firing leave this upper part of the rocket into low orbit? How is that possible, you all? I guess things happen. Hello. So let's see this. Experts predict that most of the 20-ton payload will burn up in the atmosphere on Thursday morning. So we're here, it's Wednesday. Isn't it Wednesday now? I'm losing track of my days, you all. So it's Wednesday. We can look over here. It's 3:01:03 on Wednesday. It's lit up. Yeah, so it's lit up. So we're looking right there, if you all can see it. So now they're saying, yeah. Let's see this. So look at this. Experts predict that most of the 20-ton payload is hitting Earth. It's going to. They're going to keep tracking it. So they're going to keep tracking, according to the experts, and that it will land in the Pacific Ocean. Well, what's in the Pacific Ocean? Hawaii. Hawaii just so happens to be there. And let's see. We've got the other ones. Yeah. We got the other ones right there. So look at this. So this is what they're saying in the Pacific Ocean. So let's look at this. A modern Angara. Looks like it's an angry. The modern angry, let's say angry A5 rocket to do that. So you have Emergency Management Associative Live is now tracking. See, that's interesting, because you know what they put on this screen over here. They're putting this right here is where they're putting it, right around this area, you all. So there's no telling. Here's what Hawaii over here, and then you have Japan and stuff. So who's to say what's going to happen? Who is? That's what I think. Who's to say what's going to happen? Let's come over here, you other. Surely there's some more information. I thought somebody said they saw something streaking across Las Vegas is what I thought somebody said. Look at this. So falling Russian rocket streaks across the Las Vegas sky. Well, then when did that happen? That's what we have to ask ourselves. So when did that happen? So let's see what. Well, this doesn't look too, that's Tuesday. The body of a Russian rocket re-entering Earth's atmosphere grabbed the attention of witnesses across Las Vegas today. Shortly after 6 p.m., a bright light was spotted streaking above the city. How do they know that it was the satellite, you all? How do they know that that was the satellite? Did you see that? Streaking across the city shortly after 6 p.m. So that's yesterday. That's last night is when it is. Okay, so the U.S. Strategic Command spokeswoman, Julie, has since informed the media that the streaking object was in fact a Russian rocket. Nonetheless, for a very quick burst of light, it's living a long life on social media. Yes, living a long life on social media. All right, so that's really interesting. It really is. Louisiana Skywatch. Oh, you're so very welcome. Yeah, you're so welcome. So let's come back over here, see what else we can find. So really, let's ask ourselves. You know, that looks like a UFO right here. This look at this right here. Look at that right there. Do you think this is somebody's picture, or did they just make this up? Did they make that up, you all? I don't know if this is a real image. I don't, but you know what? I'm wondering, is this just a Getty image right here? A Getty image? Because if it's just a Getty image, You know what I'm going to do? Let me get this back to me, you all. Thank you for joining. If it's just a Getty image, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it in my program and see if we can look at it to see what it's about. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get it and I'm going to stick it in this, and we're going to see it, is what we're going to do. See if there's anything in the inverted mode. I don't know if it's just an image somebody found on the internet. I don't, but we're going to look at it if it is, because it doesn't really look too normal to me. Okay, well, that looks like a triangle. If it is, now look at that. That's got some streaks to it. This is a negative of it. Let me just do this. Let me look at this magic pen. Let's see if it's got some. I'm gonna do this like telltale signs. You all, thank you for joining. If you're all just on here, I'm trying to find. Let me see where this live stream is. You all, this is really strange. This is really, really strange. It's like the you hope UFO stopped the Russian rockets. Saturmats. Yeah, Saturmats. You think it's photoshopped? I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. But I don't think it's real. I can't determine whether or not somebody just did this thing right here themselves, because we can look at it, and it just looks like a bunch of streaks. If this is just somebody's image, because this is the inverted part of it also, just right here, the inverted part. It doesn't hurt to look. It really doesn't at all. I'm just looking for any telltale signs that it may be, if this was an image, if it was more than just a streak. To see, like maybe right in here, if it's a ship or not. That's what I'm trying to see. I know that some ships literally, they have like a great big opening on the inside of them. I don't think that I'm just off on. I'm just out on that one. I don't know if it's if it is part of that or not. Yeah. Thank you all for joining. If you're just tuning in here, let's look over here because I want to see. See, I can't really find any like the past day. They don't give you this past day custom date range. If you do any time, it's not going to bring you the most recent thing on here. It isn't. So who knows where it's going to land? They're going to carry it out for a while is what I think. So somebody said that, yeah, you all give this video a thumbs up. So let's see on here who said that somebody is tracking. So the Russian satellite tracking thing, we can look at it if you're just tuning in. We can look at it. Russian rocket tracking is what we can do. Tracking the Russian rocket. It's hard to say. It really is hard to say. I'm not able to find it. I'm not, and I can't go to somebody's YouTube channel. I can't. Let's see. No, see, this is from 2012. That's from 2012. You all, we can't go look at stuff from 2012, so I'm not seeing anything on it. I want to do this past day if there's anything on it that we could look at, but I can't really see anything. So who knows where it's going to land, and what if it isn't a Russian rocket? What if it's literally something totally different that they're talking about? Something, oopsie, something totally different, but they're saying that it's this Russian rocket, and it's going to land in the Pacific Ocean. And its trajectory, see, that's like a tough word. Trajectory is hard to predict if you're just tuning in, you all. Yeah, Susan, honey, how you doing on here? Are you doing okay? Yeah, it will land in the way it looks now, just like that. It's not going to be broken up in the atmosphere or anything like that. Is that what we're hearing at all? Um, if we could find up-to-date stuff. So out of control rocket, tumbling, risk level, it won't cause any damage at all. Look at this. It's highly unlikely that it will cause damage or hurt anyone. The risk is real and it cannot be ignored. Well, why are they saying it's not going to hurt anyone? It's part to be smaller than the Chinese debris. So this doesn't make sense. The original intentions and stuff like that, you all. Well, when it lands, I guess we're going to have to wait, is what we're going to have to wait. Years back, nuclear war, oopsie. Yeah, that's right, you all. That's fine. I'm not knowing what's happening. 1 hour ago. So 1 hour ago. So let's look at this one. 1 hour ago. GwinNet GDP. I like to think of when I see the GDP, gross domestic product. Yeah. Space experts are tracking. See, let's see if it's the whole entire thing. Monday. Look at this. They say this was Monday, December the 27th. So the Angara heavy lift rocket was launched on Monday, December the 27th. It's safe to say in the next 24 hours it will be down, but where nobody can say because of the window is several hours, and it will do several revolutions around the globe. Several revolutions around the globe. So now they all got the same thing, the risk level. It's the same story, you all, is what it is. The exact same story going around in all of these areas. So it's just, guess we're going to have to wait and see because there's no information coming out on it at all. Let me come over here to this live stream. I did wanted to get on here and talk about that. The Cosmo Sapiens channel has a live feed. Is that a YouTube channel? Because if it is, I don't really like going to people's YouTube channel and sharing stuff. At times, the majority of the time I will not, is what I'd like to say. I won't do it. Becky, they don't give a notification for some strange reason. Oh, well, see, that's, I think that's a YouTube channel, and I really can't go to it, you all. I can't go to somebody else's YouTube channel like that, and I won't do it. Yeah. Oh, it's just the live map. I can't show it. I don't feel in my spirit to show it, but you all can go there. I really don't. I've had bad experiences before with channels that have been showing things live. I have, and it's not, no, it's not for me. You all will have to look at it. You will. Susan, honey, you're doing a absolutely wonderful job. You really are. Oh, Whitetail, you're so welcome. You're very welcome. If I could track it, I would, but I'm not seeing it. We could see if I could do it. Yeah. I don't think that they really want people to track it. Well, this is the spotting station nasa.gov. I'm not sure about this one. I don't know what they're tracking. This is tracking something else, you all. There is there's a satellite tracker that they have for tracking things, but it's okay. There's nothing going on right now. Nothing going on at all. So you didn't really miss much of anything. That part of the rocket has not landed. It hasn't landed yet at all. So they said they're just going to have to wait and see. They think maybe it might land in the Pacific. It might. Only time will tell. So with that being said, I am going to go, you all. I wanted to check in because someone said, Gina, it's happening now. You got to check it out. So I checked it out, and we don't have any more information on it at all. So I am going to be going. But you know, I can do this. If I go downstairs, see, this is the difference. If I go downstairs and I get my laptop, I can literally check up to the very hour. If there's any new information, I can do that. I can check up to the very hour if there's any new whatever it was, any new. Let me put that right there. I'm gonna get my laptop really fast. You just wait right there. You wait right there and watch it. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm back. I am back, you all. I am back with my laptop. I hope I'm on here. So let me check this out. Is what I want to do. We can check it out really fast, you all. If there's information that is to be had, I'm gonna check it out. We'll see if there's anything new within the past 1 hour of the Russian rocket. So it's good. We're almost there. We're going to look at it. Anytime within the past hour. It just says it's plummeting to Earth. That's all they say. You all, even all of the news things. See, I know you can't see it, but see, I can't even get that on there. If I had a way to share my laptop with you all, I would. I don't really see anything at all. It's all... That's it. There's nothing else on here. They all have the same story. Uncontrolled, falling toward the Earth. You know, I think somebody knows where it's going to land. I think somebody does. But they're not saying. They're not saying at all. Yeah, there's really no more information to be had until that happens. And who knows what time it's going to happen, you all. Nobody knows at all. See, you're all on here. It's heading over Iran. It's heading over Iran. Let me come over here to you all. Well, Mercury Girl, there's not much information that can be had on this rocket that's out of control. They'll have the trajectory soon. Perhaps, you know, last night, I think during the live video last night, they said that it was going to make landing at 12:44 p.m. That's what it said in last night's video. It really did. 12:44 p.m. last night in the video that we had done. And I wonder, do you remember that if you were on here with me last night about that? We had went to the picture that showed it. I'm going to take you over there if you hadn't seen it, because it was kind of interesting. Let me come over here, see if we can see this. I want to see where it's going to be. Somebody mentioned it and I looked it up. Let's see. Shows the launch near Africa, where, and if that, let me see. Do not be deceived. This place shows the launch near Africa. If that what the circled area mean, that's Hawaii. You all, that's Hawaii. That looks quite ominous. It really does. Look, so he says it's going to slam into the earth in less than 36 hours. So that was up 2:11 p.m. on January the 4th. January the 4th, you all. So they say this person said it's out of control and going to fall back to earth, but he doesn't tell us where he's getting his information for this claim that it's going to land you know where. Looks like a feed from NOR. So you can see that. Look at that. NORAD countdown timer shows 12:38 remaining. 12:38 remaining. This is weird. I don't know about all of this stuff, you all. I don't, but I'm sure there's some kind of conspiracy associated with it. I really think there is. Some type of something's going on behind the scenes, because they wouldn't throw something like that into the mainstream news and make it all the big talk about a Russian rocket out of control falling toward the earth. And then the one person saying that the fragments of, where was that at? This right here, you all. They wouldn't have them saying that the thing that was seen over Las Vegas was that part of that space station thing. None of that right there. This is what we know. It's safe to say in the next 24 hours it will be down, but where nobody can say, because in the window of several hours it will do several revolutions around the globe. Okay, that's it. That's it, you all. Just like that. So if you are just on here, I think I'm on me now. I really do. We're going to go. When something big is happening, yes, in the news, there's something else. Yeah, I like BP Earth. I used to listen to BP Earth years ago. Yeah, pleasant. I always got a pleasant vibe, a peaceful feeling. I'm not going to go to Ashley Honey. I'm not going to go to somebody's YouTube channel and show a live tracker, because I've done that stuff before with SpaceX 2 times. You know what they did? Boom. Just like that. I can't do it. I won't do it. I can, but I won't. That's right. I think there's a lot of distractions going on in this world. I really do. I think there's a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes. And a lot of people are in the know. They are. And who knows? I think there's more than one thing happening. I really do. They're going to come down. Ooh, it's supposed to land in the Devil's Triangle? Wow, that's kind of strange. Yeah. Or did they use that rocket to shoot down a comet? What if they used that rocket to shoot down something else? They could have done that. Yeah. I am going to go. I just want to thank you all for coming on here. We've been on here for around 30 minutes is where we've been on here for. And if we hear that it's came down somewhere, we can come back to this. Oh, you're so welcome, Susan, and thank you all for coming on here. So with that being said, there's no new update on this Russian rocket that's making its trek around the Earth, and it's supposed to fall. It's supposed to fall, they think maybe near the Pacific, but then they don't really know where it might fall. So with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you all, and thank you for tuning in on this live chat. And I'm sorry you don't get the notifications when I go live. I know it's not right, but this is beyond our human control. It's beyond my control. And it's okay. It's fine. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love.